Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we are going to show off Colossus. I gotta tell you guys, this dude, man, not only does he look awesome, but he's got the power to back it up. This dude's freaking sweet, and this is the team that you guys want to run with when you're using old boy. This is the way to go. Now Shuri, she's optimal. You could, she's not optimal, but I mean, you could use Valkyrie or Ghost Panther would actually be better because he would actually improve Colossus's flame damage. But I wanted to keep it free to play friendly this video, so we're using Shuri, and she's going to actually give Colossus that 35% decreased damage received, which is insane. Plus, he's going to get that 45% increase to supervillain types. But having that extra 35% decreased damage received on top of his 50% decreased damage received, on top of his 30% decreased damage received, just makes him an absolute tank. This dude can take a beating. And White Fox, now White Fox is interesting. We're going to use her because of her leadership. This increased all debuff effect by 40%. This is going to amplify Colossus's all defense down by 40%, guys. 40%. I believe it's 49%. We'll talk about that in a minute, but it's just insane, guys. And then her leadership, or I'm sorry, her passive, increases damage dealt supervillain types characters by 60% and applies to allies. That means heroes or supervillains with leadership, which Colossus has. It's freaking awesome, guys. Like, seriously. White Fox is the leadership you definitely want to go with this dude. Oh my gosh, she just amplifies everything about him. It's freaking awesome. Now, my Colossus has 20,000 physical attack, and you guys will see I got a little love in old boy. He has 120, almost 127 attack speed, 73 crit rate, 142 critical damage, very low critical damage, almost max ignore defense, max skill cooldown. He has 54% dodge. Now, I'm running a CTP of Rage on him just for this video, guys. I'll throw a damage proc on him later, but I just wanted to see what he could do with the Rage. I was just curious, and yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. This dodge, if this was 75%, he would do a whole lot more damage. If that crit damage is low, and if that was maxed out, oh my god, it'd be way stronger. And here's that leadership, guys, which is fantastic. All of his gears are at 20, but he is a level 70 character, and he does have all 5-star Urus on him. Sorry, buddy, not right now. All of his skills are 6, and they really did a number on this dude. They made him awesome. I mean, he's got native super armor, reflects 100% of physical damage received, up to 150% of max attack, which is awesome, good for PvP. His one, and this is the beauty of this guy, all defense down. Now, it stacks up to 35%, guys, but when you multiply that times 40%, that jacks up to 49%. 49% all defense down. Yeah. Because of White Fox's leadership, that's what you're getting. It's freaking insane, man. Plus, he's got some penetration. Pretty cool. His 2 skill, again, this is going to be, with White Fox's leadership, this is going to be 49% all defense down. We got a little fracture 2. 2-second stun, the 3. And this is pretty awesome, guys. On the 3, he gets 2-second immunity to all damage, which is really nice. And he gets an accumulation that is based on how much damage you take. Plus, it has an all attack buff by 25%, all defense by 25%. He gets a 35% increase of all defenses. I mean, they really made this dude into a freaking tank. But not only is he a tank, he's got some pretty good DPS. And this is amazing here. This passive, holy crap. Decreased damage received from superheroes and supervillains by 50%. Reflects effect of physical effect. Sorry, buddy, not right now. And decreases the effect of reflect by 60%. This is going to be a go-to in PvP, I imagine, guys. I mean, this dude's going to be awesome. He's going to make the tankiest characters just way tankier. His 4 skill, more penetration, which is nice. Everything except for invincibility. And then his 5th skill. And again, we have all defense down. That's going to be amplified by White Fox's leadership to 49% instead of 35%. Plus, this is a damage accumulation that is based on how much damage you deal. So you don't have to take damage for this to accumulate damage, which is amazing. And we got ignore target dodge rate by 100%. So you could break this guy out against Corvus even with a CTP of Rage and do some freaking good damage. This 5 is where you want your damage proc if you're running a damage proc anyways. It's freaking awesome, guys. And he's got all this penetration, except for everything except for invincibility. His leadership, no big deal. Let's preview the skill. Now when I'm running Colossus, I usually just hit the 3, then the 5, then the 4, then the 2. Now let's let those play out a little bit. I usually start with the 3. Now if you're running a damage proc, guys, you want to just cancel the 3 into the 5, or just do the 5. But I like to hit the 3 first. It seems like it gets the proc at the beginning of the 5, which is where you want it. But since we're running a CTB of Rage, it's not a big deal. So I just let the 3 kick in. Hopefully that proc will engage, and then I hit the 5, let that play out. Then I hit the 4, very nice. And then I hit the 2, and the 2 is a nice iframe, very cool. It's not a full iframe, but it doesn't matter. This guy's so tanky. Now here's his 1. Nothing big there. Kind of want to stay away from that skill. It's not very good. But he's so tanky that, man, he can take it, guys. This dude's freaking pretty reliable to play and easy to play. He has a stage 5 Power of Angry Hawk set, and we have that CTP of Rage. Not too bad as stats, could be better. Really, the most important thing, guys, when I go for the CTP of Rage is I just make sure to get the ignore boss damage decreased by 60%, which is the max. Increase 0.9% damage per 1% of dodge rate and critical rate. So the higher your critical rate and dodge, the more damage you're going to deal. His uniform is at normal, and I'm honestly think I might take this guy up to Mythic just because I love this uniform. I think it's fantastic. Look at the uniform effect. Immunity to fracture effect, so you can't, I mean, he doesn't have any heals, so that's kind of weird. You can't take any heals from him, but he doesn't have any heals. And decrease all damage received by 30%, which is pretty awesome, guys. So, let's take old boy against Proxima, and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. Okay, guys, so we're at stage 55. That's right. This, by the way, guys, this would be a dude that I would recommend for people to do Proxima clears. Like, he's strong, man. He's pretty awesome. We're going to switch to him. We're going to hit that 3, get that a little bit of damage accumulation. And I just hit the 2 there. I should have hit the 5 first, but oh well. And with the CTB of Rage, you just want to keep the damage proc on the 5, the 4, and the 3 mainly. I usually hit the 2 because it doesn't do real good damage. It's just a good survivability skill whenever the proc isn't engaged. Now, if you're running a damage proc, I'd just be hitting 3, 5, let the damage proc play out on the 5, then hit the 4, then hit the 2, and then do the rotation all over again. And guys, man, he is super awesome, super fun to play. This dude's a monster. And if I was running Ghost Panther instead of Shuri, he would be doing more damage because he would be getting an extra 50% fire damage, which would make him even stronger. Proxima, she's susceptible to elemental attacks. And yeah, man, this dude's freaking awesome. This is the team to go with, guys. Amazing. Now, I do have Scarlet in there. Honestly, I just have Scarlet to kind of crowd control Proxima because I don't like her moving around all over the place. Plus, Colossus, he does have a damage accumulation based on how much damage you take, which is on that 3rd skill. But honestly, guys, I mean, you get the automatic accumulation on the 5th skill, so I don't really worry about it too much, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I don't worry about her getting mind control too much. Plus, her all defense down applies to Proxima, so you're getting actually able to do more damage. We got Deadpool for the all defense down. You want to bring Anti-Venom, guys, because even though Colossus is tanky as hell, Proxima has penetration, and she can mess you up, man. She can. And we have Captain America for that 10% damage out to supervillains, and Warpath, who also offers 10% damage to supervillains to Colossus. And Warpath's an amazing striker just because he comes in and uses his all defense down as well, on top of having that 10% damage out to supervillains. I mean, he's a freaking fantastic striker, guys. Fantastic. And now I could have put Weapon Hex in here, but like I said, guys, I wanted to keep it more free-to-play friendly. But if I put Weapon Hex in here, I could go higher because her all defense down, especially running a Rage, my chances of getting that all defense down from her with the proc on Colossus are fairly decent. Now we're running a little low on life, but that's alright. That's alright. He'll hang in there. Watch out, watch out. He's got great movement speed. He runs around. Freaking awesome. I mean, this is, oh my god. I wish to God they would put this kind of love into Emma. You know, like, I'm happy though they put love in Colossus. This guy deserves it. He should be a freaking tank. I mean, his skin's made of a metal, right? I mean, that is his whole thing. He is pretty much a tank. In fact, he kind of tosses around tanks. I mean, he deserves this. So I'm super happy about this. And it's just awesome, guys, that you can use White Fox now on a villain. And this was a complaint I had about Emma, you know. They give her a uniform, they make her a supervillain, but we can't use our big buffs for her anymore, and that kind of sucks. Well, with Colossus, they make up the difference a little bit because you can actually use White Fox. Amplifying that all defense down is big time, guys. That's big time. That's really helping his damage. You know, it's freaking amazing. It's so awesome. I mean, and I think this will be the future of some of these characters in this game, you know. I think characters that will have that leadership tag, you know, Netmarble will probably start giving them all defense down. And then we can do things like this. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but that's what I would imagine. It makes White Fox even more relevant as well, which is awesome. And yeah, he doesn't have like this huge burst damage, but he just picks the world boss apart, bit by bit, just enough to where he's doing good enough damage that he's tearing it up, man. And, you know, we are taking damage also because of that freaking poison on the ground. That crap sucks. Yeah, immunity doesn't prevent from taking damage from that poison. Something to keep in mind. But he's great, guys. And this was not difficult. This was not difficult at all. This dude is, like I said, guys, he's very reliable to play. In my opinion, this is a must-buy uniform. This amplifies Colossus big time. Not only does it make him a supervillain, so he's more versatile in Shadowland, but it makes him way tankier. It makes him more useful as a support for PvP. I mean, guys, it makes him more reliable. He has more damage. I mean, he's just all around. This is and he's a better striker. He's got freaking 4 skills that have ignore immunity. So he's going to be a better striker. He'll come in as a striker and he will offer that all defense down. And yeah, guys, plus he offers 10% energy attack as a striker from his bonus, which is awesome. So yeah, all around, guys, this is a must buy in my opinion. Colossus is amazing. Seriously, cue this dude up. In fact, in my opinion, this is the #1 uniform from the update that I'm seeing. This dude is freaking awesome. But I haven't tested Cyclops yet, so we'll see. So guys, let me know what you think about Colossus, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.